here we are. You're for the first team finished with your paper table challenge. Can you please explain the process that you went through for us?
So at first we defined our problem, and we found out that we were limited to 8 tubes and 4 days, and the table that we were making had to be at least 8 inches, and it was supposed to be strong enough to hold a large textbook.
Perfect. Okay. Once you defined what the client wanted, what was the process that you started?
First we had to brainstorm of how we wanted our table to look like. So we looked around the room and we found inspiration. So then we started sketching ideas on how we wanted it to look like, and as you can see, we used as inspiration for the X, and so it would stabilize. And we listed the materials and we're using 2 newspapers to support it.
Excellent. So once you got your inspiration and you had your sketching complete, you started the building?
Yes.
And when you were building, what was it that you started with?
Well, we started with the bottom triangle, the base, this part, and we had to make it strong so it would hold everything. And then we started to build our way up and make little X's and tape.
And when we were making our base, we were kind of picky with the tubes. We were looking for the thicker one.
Yes.
Okay.
And once we ran out of tape, we were resourceful and we used some old newspapers that we
we ripped up one
and we used them to tie the knots.
Very resourceful. Excellent. All right. Then it was time to really test it out, right?
Yeah.
So what'd you do, William?
So when we started to test it, we grabbed a piece of paper and decided or estimated if the cardboard could fit on it, and we thought it would. So when we were testing it, we grabbed the cardboard and we would place the book on the table, and that's what we did to test it.
And it was successful?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Then you decided what?
We decided to do some improvements because when we tested it wasn't exactly 8 inches tall. So we took some of the old newspaper and put it on the top, and then we retested it, and it was successful.
So 8 inches, that was one of the criteria. It had to be at least 8 inches tall. Okay. So then you had tested it out. You saw it was compressing. Was it compressing when the book went on top of it?
Yeah.
So you had to add height to it. How did you do that, Sydney?
So we had these little tiny pieces of newspaper tubes left, and so to reinforce it and to make it taller, we taped them on.
Excellent.
Even though it only made it a small bit taller, it worked.
And originally this was going to be the bottom, but then when we did our reinforcement, we changed our mind and made this the top.
Modular. Flipping it. Nice. And then you evaluated that this was a good solution to present to your client. Can we test it out now and see how it works?
Yeah. So you put the cardboard and you just put the book on.
Oh my gosh. Beautiful. And you measured. Is it 8 inches still?
Yeah.
That is fantastic. It's probably just 8 inches.
Yeah.
Right? How do you think sticking around the 8-inch mark helped with your design?
Well, if it was too tall, then it might have bended the sides.
Why?
Because with the X's, there was able to support the weight of the book more.
So we could hold it up twice instead of just having it one by one and having it bent.
So the smaller the design, the more support pieces you were able to incorporate into your build.
And we were only limited to 8 pieces.
And you were limited, so you used them very conservatively, which was really smart. If you had to do it all over again, would you do anything differently that you can think of?
Well, I think maybe I'd probably like make this part a little more thicker.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's a little flat, but it still holds.
Right?
And I think I just changed this part to a little thicker,
Mm-hmm.
like this one.
Okay.
If we did, we would have had used our tape more wisely, but I think the newspaper was successful too.
I think it was successful. Very good. How did your team work together, Sydney? What would you say about the process your team went through?
Well, we all, during the entire project, we all worked together and
We exchanged each other's ideas.
William's laughing about that. Why is that?
Well, sometimes we all didn't agree on the design ideas or designs. So we tested the different designs out, and we picked the design that everybody thought was best.
I really like that. That's really good. That's important when you're working with a team, is to consider everybody's ideas first before you make a choice. Because if you don't feel like you're heard in your team, then it doesn't feel like you're part of the team at all. So once you realize one was better than the other, did things go smoothly?
Yes.
Yeah, and everyone had their jobs to do and everyone followed along, and you came up with a very successful project in the end. And you're the first ones to complete it too. So I'm really impressed. Well done. Anything else? Did you like the project?
Yes.
It was very fun. All right. Well done.